Welcome everyone to a trip down Stoner Drive. I am your host Shag Bullet, or you can call me Shaggy, zoinks, and this is a platform to tell people stories about how cannabis has positively or maybe even negatively affected their lives. I don't care if you're a patient, a brand, a distribution, an athlete, a politician. If you have a story to tell, I want to hear it. So hopefully this gives you an educating and entertaining look behind the scenes of the booming cannabis industry. And if you like my videos, please give a like and subscribe to my YouTube. Also go to my website, shagwellensway.com, to get your shaggy swag and rock the clothes that you see in my videos.
Well, welcome everybody. A few people might have joined earlier, but I am posted up in the meshroom machine outside of Harambe Cafe. Tonight I'm just posted up interviewing anybody and everybody, but I did get the privilege of interviewing Carmen from Mariposa. She owns an edible company, and they just hit the shelves last week at Jars Cannabis. You can get it at 3 of their locations in Tucson. They have lollipops. I tried the root beer. That was really good. They also have chocolates, and they're also sugar-free, which is really nice. So I'm going to see. We're going to try one of these. Just a little melted, so I'm going to let that. Oh, here we go. Let's go with this guy. A little chocolate. But it was really great talking to Carmen, learning how she got started, leaving her other company, getting started this one. It's her and her son. So congrats to both of them. Also, let me know what you're smoking on. I do have 2 people that are joining me in just a little bit. I am going to have the owner and founder of Native MGM Bamboo. It's the one that created this piece for me last year. It's a Shaggy 1 year. Just a little engraving on it. Nice little one-hitter. And then I do have Turtle Timber AZ, who created this cigar piece for me. Shaggy plus my little meshing machine. And then his logo, the Turtle Timber. And I really like this, a nice cigar. But he's got a little surprise coming. So a new piece he just carved out. So I'm really stoked to check that one out and smoke it, of course. But also anybody that wants to come through, I'm posted up, doors open, come knock, and come tell your story. But, sugar-free, that's so good. That dark chocolate. Each piece is 5 milligrams THC, 5 milligrams CBD. So it's nothing for me, but good to add more CBD to my diet. Let me get some water. So I've been to Tucson before. This is my 3rd time here. Funny enough, Harambe Cafe, actually. 2 years ago, me, Legend, and Rhodes, Michelle Rhodes, did on my channel the Smoke Off charity event, where we smoked for, I think, like 3-4 hours. Challenging each other to bowl hits, bong hits, edibles, dabs, etc., while we were interviewing other brands. During that, we raised some money for 3 different charities to split it. Ray from Harambe, who ran the events, she saw it on my YouTube, and she hit us up and said, when you bring this to Tucson? So we did. We brought it. We planned it out. Had one event here. Then me and Ray tried to plan another one here. We did it in January. And so we figured this was a great spot to kind of kick off and test out and start the Travel Stoner Guide. So we've been here since the 19th. Tomorrow's the 29th. We take off for Phoenix, but we've been here for just under 10 days, or about 10 days. What we've done is hit 5 dispensaries. So I've hit Earth Healing, hit Cure Leaf, and D2. That was all the first day. Then I've hit Tucson Saints, We've also hit Jars, of course. Jars right here. We're at Jars. Shout out Will and Nicole, both helped me out. So that's 5 dispensaries. I feel like there's one more. I feel like there's one I'm missing. But at least 5 dispensaries. And then we also did smoke spots. There's a few waterfalls that we hit. Fortunately, it's dried out. We also did a mountain. We've done a couple activities. Tucson's really known for the Wild Wild West stuff. So it's seeing the old school gangsters. We went out to Tombstone where movies shot. Little bits like that, but I'm really excited. And then there's a few hidden gems for food. So this is our first episode. Hopefully going to be about 15, maybe 18 minutes. Have that posted while we're going to Phoenix. And then hopefully by the time we finish up Phoenix, then we'll be posting the Tucson episode while we head to Sedona Flagstaff. Then do Sedona Flagstaff as one episode. Then we will go to Vegas. So it's a big bit. But every trip or every city, I hope we're gaining more and more traction. I think in the last month, just since we wrapped the RV, gained about 400 followers. So really excited. Thank you for anybody that's followed along this journey. Most of them on Instagram. But we're going to do the tour travel guides here, short snippets on Instagram. And then we're going to be doing streaming, especially when we start going to these events, certain cannabis events. We're going to be streaming during that. But really excited. Hit me up if you're in one of the cities that I'm going to. Oh, no worries. So unfortunately, Manny from Native MGM won't be able to make it, but I'll still smoke up. Sorry about that. But in 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I should have Turtle Timber AZ though. So since we're going to park up a little bit, let's try this new one. So this is by Drip and True Men. It's called the Harawana. Hirawana? I'm going to say Hirawana. Hirawana sounds better. So the Hero Marijuana. Drip with us. So it's a cross of Drip and True Med. Very earthy with a slight berry sweetness. Very earthy, but I really like that. Don't know if you can really see the buds. Marijuana from Drip. Earlier, I was smoking from Grow Sciences. We're smoking on that orange squeeze. Let's see if we got anybody. Nope, don't see anybody. Maybe somebody will come through. And then the big overall plan would be, so we're doing all of Arizona and besides like a week or two in Vegas. We're going to do all of Arizona, and then in January to May we'll do SoCal. So we'll be back to San Diego, LA, Palm Springs, Orange County, and then in May, right after the Farmers Cup event for 420, we're taking off for NorCal, Oregon, and Washington. So that'll be May to August, and then I don't know what state after that. So hopefully this grows more and more, and maybe we get a camera crew to be with us. But honestly, I'm just happy for the journey, and maybe it goes big, but maybe I just get enough where I can just travel and continue what I'm doing and just see everything. Like I said, the biggest thing I'm really happy about is trying new strains, trying new products, new pieces, seeing all these facilities and tours. Like I said, I'm going to go to Consensus, uh, Grow Sciences, Vortex Flower. So I'm really excited to meet that whole team and see the team behind brands is really great as well. Vortex actually got connected through Farmers Cup. So it's really great, the community of the cannabis industry is, as long as you stay strong in it, you keep honest and you keep in it and really pushing to help the plant, you're going to meet so many people. The industry is so small, so big, but so small at the same time. It's constantly growing, but it's so great. Like when I started this, I reached out to Adelia from Event High, and she hooked me up with so many brands. She introduced me to Carmen from Mariposa. She introduced me to Consensus, all them, and then Josh from Farmers Cup introduced me to Sean from Vortex. So I'm just so excited for that team. Gianni's introduced me to a few content creators. So in Phoenix, I'm hoping to shoot some content with a few of them. And yeah, I'm just really excited. The Halloween event again in Phoenix, downtown Phoenix, Trap Culture, and I'm not sure where to buy tickets, but check them out. I'm going to be there. Really stoked. Somebody's hooking me up, and yeah, let's try this Hero Wanda. And I'm also smoking out of a bamboo piece from Native MGM Bamboo. Shout out me. I don't know if the chocolate's giving it a different taste, but very earthy. Not really too strong of a taste anyway, but very smooth. Very smooth. So I do. Also, if you see me at any spots while I'm out, come say what's up. Come take pictures, post it, tag me. If I'm coming to your city, you want to link up, you want to smoke, tell me where I need to go. For Phoenix, I have a couple of glass shops I need to hit. Have a couple munchy spots I was told about, and then a bunch of farms and stuff like that. But if you know some really good smoke spots, some fun activities, we are going to do, I think it's called Roosevelt Row. So I'm going to hit the first Friday Roosevelt Row. Also really stoked about, everybody said Sunset Gallery for a glass shop. Snoop Dogg's new shop as well. I saw the Mink Cafe has edibles in it, so like burgers, wings, pizza, all infused. So I'm gonna have to try that out. And all the places around there will be included. So Tempe, Phoenix, Mesa, all that. That's all going to be included in one. Just there's going to be different parts. Might even see a couple friends from college, from old restaurants I worked at. So I'm excited to connect with them. Probably hit up Top Golf or something. But tell me your smoke spots. Tell me your munchy spots. Tell me what your favorite brands are that I need to be interviewing. Tell me your favorite content creators, things like that. So also, oh shoot. Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't have the comments on. If you are with me, please just comment. I apologize. Didn't have that turned on. But yeah, now they are. So please. If you have any questions about the RV, took 2 years to build out. Halloween would actually be 2 years. Yeah, I think it's been 2 years from when I bought it. I didn't really start working on it until January. December, January that year. It was right after we came out for the smoke off event to Tucson. After that first smoke off event here, at Harambe, I went to Phoenix to see my friends, and then it poured and it started leaking through the ceiling right here in front of the studio. And so I went home. From then, I was like, all right, I'm not going to travel until it's all built out. Besides one trip back here to Tucson, I haven't really traveled too much. But now that it's been built out, thanks to myself and Jeremy Roden, hit him up. He has been a fantastic handyman, helped me with everything from floors to paint to plaster to fiberglass, plumbing to electrical. Like, he's helped me with every project. Every other week it would be, all right, what's the project this week? Give him a couple grams of hash and be like, all right, this is what we're doing. And so really, really great guy, very fair pricing, will help you out. Is just really nice person in Pacific Beach and Keepsake community too. Says hello to everybody that passes. Just really good guy. So if you need any work done in SoCal, San Diego area, I got the perfect handyman for you. But yeah, we've been building it out, and then Royal Auto Spa is the one that wrapped it. So it took a couple weeks, and they completely wrapped the outside, and that was when we were ready to hit the road. And now we are. That way I'm able to stream and everything no matter where I'm at. I do have Starlink. We had Verizon, but we switched over to Starlink. It has been a little bit better, especially in the different areas, especially once we start camping more and more out in there, especially like Grand Canyon. I cannot wait for Sedona and the Grand Canyon to be posted up. Those are the streams you really want to see. I mean, the events, all the streams you want to see. But that is going to be the fantastic part, because we won't be in here. I'm going to set it up outside. I'm going to set up the couches and everything. And we're going to be streaming an episode, chilling on the Grand Canyon, different areas of it. So I'm so stoked for that. Different lakes. We're going to be at Lake Havasu at different points, courtside. So really, really stoked. Again, send me any suggestions you have. This is the first part, and I'm just going by what I can kind of research, and then suggestions from after I get connected to different brands. So, so a couple of suggestions have come from the brands that I've been with, but any suggestions help. You know, I want this to be as much of a stoner guide from the locals or people that have suggested areas for me, than from like a Yelp or a Google or something like that. Or I mean, Google everything, but like, from reviews like that, I want more, the Budtenders, the people in the industry, the patients, all the people that come out, give me your input. Tell me what your favorite brands are, what you like, what you want to see in this, what events do I do. I want to keep it also so everything's cannabis related. The activities or events doesn't have to be. So like with Tucson, we did a lot of Old West stuff. Things that are kind of unique to Tucson. And each of these areas, that's what we kind of want to do. So maybe the Grand Canyon, some whitewater rafting, maybe there's some cool horse trails we can do or something like that. I don't know. This is kind of me just coming into this blind. And so I'm really excited just to see where the adventure takes us. And if you know anybody in Arizona, send their page, my page to them, and be like, hey, he's looking for the best hikes. He's looking for fun activities. He's looking for the best dispensaries, of course, the best smoke spots. But the best smoke spots are like the best hikes, the best views, things like that, something unique. The best munchies, like, I don't want the chain. I mean, if it's a chain unique to your city, that's fine. I did EG's. They have like 25. But EG's started in Tucson. Show me your burrito spots, your taco spots, your sandwich spots. I always like sandwiches. I'm open to trying. So that's what I want to do, is just connect to all these events. Hopefully I have, unfortunately, Native MGM Bamboo couldn't come, but did smoke on his piece. I am going to smoke, let's pack up this big cigar piece. This is just a warm-up. So once 20, 30 minutes, I should have Turtle Timber AZ in here, and he is bringing hate fights. He likes to use wood, obviously, to create his pieces. I have this cigar piece he made for me in January, and he is coming with Thor's hammer. And this thing, he's sent me pictures and videos, but it's literally like, looks like just like Thor's hammer. So the handle here where you rip it, and then just a big old block end. So I'm stoked for that. That's going to be today's smoke video. Will be with that device, and yeah, that's it. Also, if you are in here, tell me what you're smoking on. I'm traveling in the Mestre machine. Sorry, hard to see. But literally, the machine, which means Mestre, MESTRE, means Master Craftsman. It's not the Mystery Machine. I do not own the rights to the Mystery Machine. This is the Mestre machine. My name is Shag Wellen. That's why everybody calls me Shaggy. And it will get a little snow. And this is the Hirowana. It's a hybrid, more indica dominant, by Drip and True Men. There's a collab between the two. So, see, I'm excited because I work for Herb as well, Cannabis Magazine. I do sales for the marketing side. So I have dispensaries, brands, accessories, all stuff like that. Try to do the marketing. And I've been hitting up TrueMed for a little while. So now I can hit up and be like, hey, I just tried your product. Let's hop on a call and see how we can help advertise. So really like what I do at Herb. I love the company. I am trying to switch more to the content side or have this grow. So eventually I could just be doing that. But it's just input, consistency, trying and learning more. And I think this stoner guide will really do it. Plus traveling around in the Mestre machine just really gets a lot of eyes on it. You can't miss it. If it's driving down the road, you cannot miss this thing. It's a 28-foot RV that looks like the Mystery Machine or Mestre Machine. And so it's incredible. And I love it. People will drive by, they honk, they'll pass by, they'll slow down, but it makes people's day. And that's what I really like. Is so like I had, when I parked in friends' neighborhoods, one or two people stop and they're like, my husband or boyfriend or girlfriend or sister or whatever is a huge Scooby-Doo fan. I absolutely loved it, and it just gives them a sense of nostalgia. And so I like that because, it brightens people's day. And so even if it's just like a couple hours or so, they're like, you won't believe what I saw. And then it's going to be funny. I wonder how many people are like, yeah, you must have been stoned, or how much are you smoking? There's no way you saw that. But it's great. It is really great. And so I'm hoping it just goes more and more. This has been 1 month, gained 300-400 followers. And so thank you. I'm almost at 2,500. I think I'm 40 people away from 2,500. And so tomorrow I will create a post. We're going to do a giveaway for the G-Pen Hideout. It's their new battery, very sleek. Literally hides well, so you can make any place, anywhere, kind of your little hideout. I have one. You've maybe seen a few of my videos with it, but I am going to do a giveaway tomorrow. It's not the one I used. Don't worry. You're getting a brand new one, but that will be on Instagram, so check that out, Shag Wellens Way. I'll be dropping that giveaway tomorrow, shooting that video in the morning, and then in the afternoon, we are hitting the road for Phoenix. So we'll leave here around like 5:30. We get to the park. Probably just gonna shoot a little video on the way, and then Thursday is the Halloween event. So then work Thursday, get off, and then go meet Gianni from Consensus over at Trap Culture for their Halloween event. Also fire spinners before, different mazes and stuff, and apparently each time it just gets bigger and bigger every year. And so I'm really excited that I got invited to this. I can't wait. So I'll have a couple little clips on my Instagram and stuff from there. But again, most of that is going to be going into the Travel Stoner Guide. So that's going to be a part of that more. So when you really want to catch most of the highlights of those is all going to be here on YouTube, or if you're on Twitch, that'll be on YouTube. Um, and then I am trying to figure out how to post stuff on Twitch as well, so I'll probably take that as well and put it here on Twitch. I was using YouTube mostly, and that's where I'm getting most of my following about on Instagram, but they keep age restricting a lot of my videos, which makes it harder to share unless people are sharing it themselves. And that's where the live stuff come in well, but that's why I'm switching more to Twitch. Probably try out Kick if anybody has any advice on that. So yeah, really stoked on that. Take another rip, see how much time. Alright. Also, yeah, tell me what you're smoking on. What should you suggest? Or where are you, if anybody's a part of this, tell me where you're coming in from and maybe states I should visit, places I should visit, what would you like to see as a tour guide. I'm doing best places to buy weed, best smoke spots, fun activities unique to the city, and best munchies. If there's something I should add in there, let me know. But tours of farms, interviews at dispensaries, meet and greet events, or just sitting outside of spots interviewing anybody and everybody. If you have a story to tell, either how cannabis has helped you as a patient, if you're in the industry, tell your role, talk about your brand. If you don't like cannabis, maybe you've had a negative experience, or you're against, it's somebody in your family did it, you don't like it, come and talk. Let's talk about that too. How do you talk to anybody and everybody? It's all good conversation, dialect, and that's what I want to do. Start a conversation about cannabis, if it's helping you or not. I just love how that looks. Like, it looks like just a cigar. And I don't smoke tobacco. I had nicotine poisoning when I was young, so I do like a couple puffs off a cigar a year. Like, it just looks like a cigar. Like, when I go to weddings, this is what I bring. Keep it right in the jacket. Nobody knows. I just think it's a cigar. Tuck it in. Just a beautiful cigar. Little turtle right there for later. See? Got the turtle. I'm just a classy guy. That's all. Oh. Woo. I don't know who's in the chat, but I'll just start talking a little bit how I got into the industry. Because sometimes people don't know that I do a lot of videos and stuff, and so sometimes it gets passed down. But the reason I got in the industry was my mom, right here. Both my mom and my dad are in here. My mom died of breast cancer when I was 9 years old. She was 42. She had beaten cancer before, and then it came back and got her. And when I was young, I didn't really understand what was going on or what was happening during that time. And then as I got older, I started to understand more. But when I was getting into middle school and high school, I was starting to learn more about cannabis. And, in school, especially in Virginia, where I'm from, the knowledge, the access, everything wasn't there. And so when I was growing up in it, it was DARE and all those programs, and it was cannabis is bad, it's evil, and anybody that does it, it's a criminal and horrible. And I was starting to understand that my mom used cannabis during her breast cancer and everything, and she was a massage therapist, so she was honestly using it. Yeah, but she was using it, and it was helping her with breast cancer. We didn't have anywhere near the mess and the knowledge that we have now. But during that time, like after years later, I started learning more and more about cannabis and seeing these documentaries and reading these articles and seeing more of how it was helping people, especially in Colorado, as they were starting to legalize and everything like that, or get more traction with medical. And so I started experimenting in high school, and it'd just be here or there once or twice a month. And then once I got into college, it was a little bit more. Plus, my dad caught me, and so I quit cold turkey for a year, and then my freshman year of college, I was actually in Air Force ROTC, and so I was trying to travel, so I didn't smoke all my freshman year of high school. I was in Air Force ROTC. I was trying to be a pilot, not like a fighter, but just like C2s, big planes. But it was more about travel. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to travel. I wanted to see everything I could, experience everything I could. And so did a year of that, and then there was military budget cuts. We've had to transfer majors, go from a non-technical to a technical major, pretty much redo part of my freshman year. And it's just for a shot to get a chance to be into the military. So you can go through all that, get all the stat, and then there's a shot that you don't even earn your chance in, or you don't get your shot. There's only so many slots in the Air Force ROTC. Yo, come on in. So looks like I might have a guest here. Let's see who it is. I'll be back in 1 second. Just give me back up, Brian. What up, brother? Good. How you doing? Hey, back up. Heck yeah. Sweet. So we just got our guest. He's just grabbing a few things, and then he'll be right in. So stoked. I'll continue that story later, but pretty nice is through my knowledge and my experience, I was able to help my dad in the last couple of months with his cancer, and the last few years with FSO and other things like that. But I'll get into that later on, and we're going to get into a little bit more fun news. But both my mom and dad are in here, and they're on the journey. Back up, Scooby. Scooby. Over here, underneath. Underneath. Scooby. Yeah, you can pull it. Perfect. All right. Get out of the way. Watch out, Scooby. Back. Underneath the table. There we go. What up, brother? How you doing, man?
Good, man?
Good to see you.
Yeah, I know. I'm so happy, man. I finally get to hang out.
Right? And now you can see it complete.
This is
I've
awesome,
come to the
man.
events, and you've seen the rundown ghetto RV in the parking lot, and now it's it. So
This is awesome, man.
thanks, brother.
Ever see your pipes that get clogged yet?
A little bit. I've cleared it out pretty well.
Yeah,
so
okay,
yeah,
cool.
I keep it. So yeah, I was telling Mom, he's the one that created this. It's Turtle Timber AZ. If you want to introduce yourself,
Yeah, so, this works, but I'm,
just talk, brother. Me and you just talking. If your questions pop up, cool. But if not, I'll just clip it later and close it
so
out.
I'm pretty much, Turtle Timber AZ. I make pipes that look like cigars. And just trying to make different things now. Like I just made this Thor hammer.
That's what I love.
Yeah. And it's actually a little hidden secret. It's actually a pipe.
Oh, bro. I knew it was going to be a pipe, but I like the magnets with it.
Yeah.
To keep it so you don't lose it and everything.
Yeah.
You can hide a bowl for later. Oh, this is sick. I'm
Yeah,
ready.
and then on the bottom of the lid is is a little like tray.
Oh, shit. Yo, that is sick. Now, does this work well with a regular lighter? Or you need more of a torch.
It works
Okay.
really well with the lighter.
Heck yeah. Looks like there's still some in there.
Oh
so.
yeah, yes, I was using it. My friend turned 50, so we broke it in that day.
How long ago did you build this out?
Less than a week ago.
And how long did it take you to build out of it?
Probably like 3 days.
3 days.
Just to get it right, I had to do it right.
yeah.
Not light if you want.
I had the power. This thing is sick.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah. Bro, this is so sick. And people see it, they'll just be like, "Oh yeah, it's cool and everything," but that is.
Yeah, I walked into the party holding it like this, and everybody's like, "What the heck is that?" And then my buddy that saw me making it, sorry about that. My buddy that saw me making it, he was like, "Are you kidding me, dude?" So,
Oh yeah, dude, that's incredible. So, how long have you been making pieces, or how long has Turtle Timber been around?
Turtle Timber's been actually a year. A year. I started back in October.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
a whole entire year. This is my year anniversary. So, once previous.
Oh, you're good, bro. No.
Yeah, so a year anniversary. I actually started making my pipes probably like 4.5, almost 5 years ago. But I just made them for friends.
Yeah.
And then just one day I was like, I'm gonna see if the public likes them, and they did. So I kept going with it, and now I'm just doing just different stuff that comes to my brain.
Now, how long have you been doing woodwork, and then did you
Um,
switch over to pipes, or did you just start with pipes from the beginning?
Oh, I started. Well, actually, I just did woodworking, so pretty much I can make anything out
Yeah.
of wood. The crazier, the better,
Heck yeah.
which is nice. And then making pipes, I was just making them for my friends. Just there's 4 original ones out there.
Yeah.
That that I've made, and
Heck yeah.
yeah, because I didn't like you know.
No, I love that. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, I try and mix everything, but I love the uniqueness. Like I was telling people, I don't really smoke tobacco at all. Like I'll take a couple puffs off of a cigar a year if it's
Yeah.
like a celebration for somebody's birth or wedding, whatever. But I always loved this. Like I love the idea of cigars, and like hole in one, being in the cigar lounges, things like that.
Yeah.
And so when you gave me this one, like it was so awesome. So I do use it for like wedding and stuff. I'll pop it in, but I'll turn it so nobody knows it's like a pipe or anything. It just looks fancy, and I love seeing the creativity now, man.
Yeah,
This is
so-
absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
So,
my next thing that I'm doing, so I'm making a few of these, and I'm making some smaller ones, and then I'm working on a staff right now.
that would be
So
sick.
that's gonna be fun, man. I'm
Heck
almost done. I'm just kind of like creating it from scratch, and just have this idea,
Mimicking
happens,
any styles like Lord of the Rings or anything, or just creating like your
just
own
creating
new
just
style?
a regular staff
Heck yeah.
that you can just walk around with, and then right where your hand's at, you can just light up really quick, and then just keep going.
I
you know?
love that.
But I
That's
mean,
cool.
I can pretty much make anything. Yeah.
Heck yeah. And do you only sell online, or do you sell at any of the shops around here?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
I haven't sold anything online yet. Everything was just more like
At
going to
events
shows and
stuff?
events and stuff like that. I am working a full-time job,
Oh yeah.
so
that's
for me to
hard.
put it online is difficult because I would just be getting a cripple orders.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure I think I'm going to start doing because I'm going to go back to part-time at my full-time job
Okay.
and then just dedicate this.
Yeah.
Because it's just something that I like to do, and I think just being creative, like the cups that has the pipe in it, just being creative with something that you don't see every single day.
Yeah.
is kind of cool,
Heck yeah.
and it is fun because I like to.
Now, for people just wondering, average
Nice.
price, what would like one of these go for, and then comparatively to like
Do you
this,
like
or what's
this?
a variety of your prices and products go?
So I have so that's a 3/4 inch bowl pipe that I make, and those I typically sell for $50.
Mhm.
Unless you want like engraving or anything
Custom,
on
yeah.
it custom, then I just do an extra $10 on it.
Heck yeah.
And then I make smaller ones, same size, 5 inches, that are a 1/2 inch bowl.
Yeah.
So they're like 1 or 2 hits on it, and those I sell for 40, and then 50 if you want it customized. And then I make the big pipes. I don't know if you ever seen the big,
Yeah.
the
you
party
had
starters I call them.
pretty much like a forearm.
Yeah,
almost.
I actually have them. I have one in the truck. I can bring it down if you want to
Okay.
check it out. Those I sell for $275, and then I just do whatever you want all over
Heck
it.
yeah.
And then these, I just started making them. So this is the big guy. So I usually sell that one for about $400 to $450, and it goes up to about $650 depending on what you want on it. I have one that the whole handle is wrapped, and then the hammer itself is wrapped. It came out
Oh,
really
that's
really
sick.
nice. Yeah.
And then, is there a different way of like when you're cleaning glass, you're usually using salt and like some sort of mixture, ISO, whatever. Is there a different process when you're cleaning wood or
Just heat.
heat?
Yeah. So I like when I make the pipes. Every pipe that I make, I cauterize the inside with heat.
Okay.
So kind of like how you clean it.
Yeah.
Same exact way.
Okay.
So every pipe that I get, I make after I finish making it. I'll burn the outside with a torch.
Mhm.
I burn the inside, and then I get a hot poker.
Yeah.
And I burn the inside, and then I oil it, and I let it sit in the sun for a couple hours, and I bring it back on my lathe, and I shine it up, make it look nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's a huge process in making them, but I love making them, so it's fun. And then I also can make 6-incher ones, and then I have this wood. It's walnut as well,
Mm-hmm.
but it's more like has a lot of like. I have pictures of it, but it has a lot of like they call it curl.
Yeah.
So it's like different color into it, and it's a little more shinier.
Okay.
And a little more like a pearl essence kind of style. And those I sell for like 75 to 100, depend, because they're hard to cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're a lot. They're a lot. They're pretty. They're real pretty.
So
I'll see if I can find you one.
You use a walnut, you use a pearl. Is there any other types of wood you use, or were you testing different ones before you found out like you really like the walnut? Or
Yeah.
How did you come across that?
So I kind of made it just out of walnut because of the look.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done some cherry ones as well, and it tastes good, but it doesn't look like a cigar.
Yeah.
It just looks like a white stick, you know.
Mhm.
I've done hard maple. It's just hard to turn because it's just super hard. And then let me see. So I did cherry, and then some other kind of woods that are out there are really good to kind of like ingest, I guess you could say.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, but walnut, I mean, that's my go-to because the look one, and then walnut. So it tastes good.
And then how long have you been smoking or consuming?
I would probably be now. I mean, I used to smoke back in high school.
Yeah.
But that was
You take a little break
we
yourself,
take a little break. So I took a good probably like 20-year break. I would say maybe in the last maybe 10 years. So last 10 years I started smoking again.
What kind of got you back into it?
Lots of surgeries. Yeah, and then the pills that the doctors gives you, and I'm not a pill popper for
Yeah.
nobody wants to be, and with that, I just kind of decided, if I can, I have a brand new knee surgery, and I'm about to get another one, which I don't want. I'm not taking those pills, man. Those pills are just too addictive, and then you have to have that pill to cover this pill, and that pill to cover that
Creates
pill.
more side effects.
Yes.
And then also, especially with like pain management, I find that it numbs you, so then you don't know, like, you push yourselves too far, and then sometimes you have to get more surgery or more problems because you're on the pills and you just don't know it. Where I feel like cannabis, it's great for pain management, but it still lets you know it's there, so you won't push yourself too far. You're like, all right, this is starting to hurt, I need to relax. Like, it's manageable, but it doesn't allow you to get too far.
Yeah,
So,
that, and then it helps me sleep, which is nice.
exactly.
And then just it calms your nerves, and
Yeah.
and I like the taste of it too.
No, absolutely. No, I love everything about flower and weed. Is there a favorite strain or product you like during your surgeries? And then what's your favorite strain or product now?
So my favorite strain, I actually, it's different for me because a lot of people say indica in the couch.
Yeah.
But I think indica, if I'm tired, I'm now definitely fall asleep. But I can do that with sativa.
Yeah.
And I can do that with hybrid. So, I don't know, man. I kind of like them all,
Yeah,
I guess
sure.
I try to trick my brain to say I'm going to smoke some indica and then I'm going to go to
And then
pass
you'll
out
pass
for a
out.
couple hours. But I do that with sativa anyways, like that. Like right now I'm good. When I get home, I'm going to smoke again and then I'm out.
Right? Yeah.
But surgery-wise, I mean, it was always the sativa, and then the brand, I kind of
Try them all.
dibble and everything and
That's
see what
what
I
I
like.
like.
Yeah.
Because I like some brands, and there's some brands I think like certain strains from them that they do well, but I don't think you should ever just be like, this is the only like brand I'm buying, because
Right.
things start to change. Like Just to call one out, different in each state, but like Stizzy, they were really big, really popular. They're really good. And then they kind of like changed some of their products, but people like only have that battery, so they can only get those like cards and things like that. And they're just stuck, even if the brand changes up or they change their growers or they do something, so it's not still your favorite of what you had. And so that's why I think so many brands do so many different things, and you just got to try it all.
Yeah, and then I've been like opening my eyes to just different stuff because I'm always like getting like deals.
Yeah,
because they go a lot
absolutely. In Arizona, you guys have so many good deals, and your taxes aren't as high. So that's one thing. I've gotten some eighths for, I think I walked out with $19 for like a solid eighth the other day, like out the door. And then there's some I've paid $50 for an eighth. So I want to try all the different levels, but it's good seeing like some of the product you get. Like I love it. So I do think like I still have to give credit. Cali weed, I think their top shelf is a little bit better than Arizona's, but I think like Arizona's right here, and with their prices, they're like competing with California.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's just a matter of the strain, but your guys' market it's a lot better than I thought it was. I'm so excited to see more and more. Plus the different lounges and different experiences between each city. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I like. Like I like Harambe.
Yeah.
Like it's so kicked back in there, man. That's where I kind of more or less started. So my second event I did Harambe. I was just trying to feel it out in Tucson. I mean, I'm born and raised here, so it's a new market for me, especially getting into the business like only a year ago. So it's a lot of like talking to everybody and anybody.
Yep. Anybody that's willing to, and that's what I love. Is like, I met you last year here at Harambe or in January. Now, just to get a little bit more of the stoner talk, what is a movie or show you really like to put on when you're stoned?
Oh man!
Or while you're creating your pieces.
Usually, when I'm creating something, I'm listening to reggae.
Reggae?
Yeah, all day long.
Is there a favorite band?
My favorite band is
Bob
Marley. All the Marleys, man. I went to see Ziggy Marley last year.
Heck yeah!
I thought I was a little kid.
I saw all of them in there's that Cali Vibe in Long Beach area, and what was really cool is during that they had, or it was either Cali Vibe or Cali Roots. But the Marley Brothers were performing, like the Cousins, Family, and all that. And then they had videos of Bob and like different clips, interviews, little things, hidden things. And so it kind of felt like Bob was still there.
So we went, my wife took me to Ziggy right here at the Fox Theater. Front row, dude, I was crying, man. It just hit me hard, And then we went to the Marley Fest in Phoenix.
Okay.
And I took my boys with me, and they're 10 and 12 years old. That was their first concert. Because, that's what I play at the house, man. If I'm listening to something outside, it's that.
Exactly.
If I'm in my shop,
vibes.
It's that. Yeah.
It's not angry, pissed off. It's always just like sunshine, music, weed.
Yeah. So then I took them to the first concert, and they had a blast. They're like, yeah, we got to do this every year. And the crazy thing, it didn't smell like weed. You know what I'm saying? Usually, and it was like we got such a blessing.
Yeah.
Like we sat in the grass, and then all of a sudden, some lady walked by, and she's like, "Hey, I got tickets for you guys. You guys can go sit at the seats up front."
That's incredible.
We ended up going to I think our seats were like 8th row, but we just stayed in the back because we didn't want to get through all that. Because it was already happening. Oh man,
that's incredible.
Yeah, and then just look down and see my kids singing the songs too. Dude, that was heaven for me right there.
Yeah. And I love that, especially hearing their ages. It's funny. When I was like 13, 14, before I even started smoking cannabis or anything, I was a huge Bob Marley fan. My walls were the Rasta flag, and my ceiling was the Jamaican flag. And I just had. And so my dad would just laugh all the time because he knew I was going to be a stoner way beforehand. He just walked by and he's like, so this is how you want to do it? Because he helped me paint it. So he's just like, this is what you want? I was like, yeah, I love it. It's just like good vibes, happy. He stood up to the man, like all that. And it's just hilarious seeing the world come around. But yeah, and one thing I am shocked, people be respectful. And that's what I love. Some donors will be respectful and step off to the side. But I am shocked you didn't smell anything. but it's probably because you're up front. Because the grass, like, it's always just
always
clouds.
clouds,
It's
yeah.
always clouds. They'll be like, they're not gonna be blowing at kids or anything. They'll step off. They'll like make sure they're far enough away, but you'll always just get away.
Yeah, but I think what happened was because there was a lady standing next to us smoking a cigarette, and I think that overpowered it. Because it does, you know.
Yeah, oh, it does.
But
Absolutely.
but my kids are like, I smell weed, Dad. I'm like, yeah, man. I mean,
It's around. Yeah.
I'm good, bro. You
Yeah.
know, but
I love the good vibes. What's a either go to or way out there munchy food in your little stuff?
Oh man, cereal
Cereal?
all day.
Any brand?
I would say probably like Frosted Flakes is the go-to, and then let's see, what do I usually get munchies on? Man, I just like chips with salsa. I mean, I go to town on anything.
Heck yeah.
I've been trying to pull back a little bit because I'm like, okay, I got to stop eating so
like,
much.
I can't be
can
snacking
feel it,
so much.
I drink a lot of water, or we've been eating a lot of watermelon lately. That kills the.
Oh, I
punch.
love that.
Yeah.
I love watermelon. And plus, it refreshes and hydrates you. So,
Yeah.
You've seen that 70s show, correct? All right. So you're down in your basement. You got 3 people around the table, dead or alive, famous or not. Who's in your circle?
Oh man. Sure, that's a hard one.
I always take your time to think. I always like to see where people go with it. If it's famous, is it family? Is it present? Is it past history? You know?
Yeah, that's a hard one, man. It would definitely be. Shoot, I might have to think on that one for a minute. And you know, the crazy, like, it would more or less for me would probably be like Bob Marley, of course, my wife, my kids. I mean, I would add some people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I'm not a big, how can I say it? You know, when people say, like, my brother, he always tries to get me into fantasy football.
Yeah.
But I gotta learn all the guys' stats, and I gotta know all that. That's not my guy. That's not me, man. I'm not. Like, my kids be like, hey, Dad, you want to watch so-and-so actor? And I'm like, who is that guy? No, they'll tell me an actor.
I ask for movies more than actors or stuff.
Yeah, they'll ask me for, like, an actor, like, you know, hey, Dad, you know this guy? And I'm like, no, is he your friend?
Yeah.
Does he go to school with you? And he goes, no, he's an actor in Spider-Man. I'm like, oh, okay. Nah.
No, and I think that's actually good because you're working on, one, creating a life for them, which is cool. But and that's why I tell people, it's like, it's good. It's fine to know people and different things like that. But if you know more about somebody else's life than your own, then you got to change things.
Exactly.
Because, like, like, I'll know, like, some actors, things like that. I do follow fantasy football, but, like, I know their stats, or I don't know anything about their lives, like, their personal lives. Because, like, I got this to work on. I work a full-time job, fully remote, while we're doing this travel guide. And so it's like, if I'm focused on that stuff, I'm not going to be focused on this stuff.
Yeah.
So you got to be focused on the important. It's fine to have a distraction here and there, but you got to have more focus on your life.
Yeah, because, like, I'll watch football, and I love football. I love basketball. I don't have a favorite team on either end. I just like to go watch. I'll cheer for both sides.
Heck yeah.
You know, and if
you
somebody,
a good game.
Like, if I go to U of A game here, I'll cheer for my team. If we lose, I'm not pissed off.
No,
I'm like, they should have played better. Yep. You know what I mean? And that's just how I am.
And when I was younger, I would get involved in that. Like, I still watch games, stuff like that. But, like, when we lose, it's like, oh, that sucks. All right, I gotta go shoot a video. I gotta go do this. Yeah. Where, like, back in the day, probably when I was in college and didn't really have much to do, like, I would be devastated for like 2 days, 3 days. I'd be like, this sucks. Or at least a day. Like, I'd just be like, this sucks, blah, blah. And now it's like, I'm like, oh, damn, that sucks. All right, I gotta go. I got this to do. I gotta take care of the dogs.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's just responsibility. You just don't have time for it.
Yeah, I always tell my kids, like, do they know me? And then they'll be like, well, no. Well, then why do I gotta know them?
Exactly.
Why do I gotta know everything about these people? Like, nope, none of my business, man. You do you, I do me, and I'm out.
Nope.
And I love you anyways, but you know.
And that's what I love about this is what I'm trying to create is not. This isn't about me creating my thing. It's giving a platform for others. So it's people will be able to tell their brands, their stories, how Cannabis has helped them, and then give a tour guide of showing the different cities and why. Oh, yeah, actually, here's a question. So what I'm doing with the travel tour guide is I'm showing the best places to buy weed, best smoke spots, fun activities you need to say, and best munchies. I'm trying to show why each city's got a cannabis culture and, like, why it's important to visit that. So people always talk about California, Colorado. Why should Arizona be on the map for cannabis? science? Why should people come to Arizona to check out the cannabis scene, or just in Arizona in general?
For me, I mean, it's hard here in town in Tucson because it's still small, and everybody knows everybody. So like, I try to pull away from like shows here in town because everybody knows me already.
Yeah.
Phoenix is a good spot. Phoenix has some really good. Like they have the First Friday up in Phoenix.
Roosevelt Road, right? Yep, I'm hitting that on the 7th.
Yeah, so there's a bar down there. I'm not sure remember the name of it, but they might change names, but I'll be there on the 7th.
Okay,
the First
sweet.
Friday. So I'll send you my
send me a
location,
message, because somebody told me that like Munchies, you gotta hit Roosevelt Road first Friday.
Yeah.
So then it hit that.
And it's packed.
Yeah.
So go early.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit Trap Culture's Halloween event on Thursday.
Nice.
We're gonna do a tour of Consensus Holding, which is like a distro for a bunch of brands, Keef, Corova, a bunch of those. We're hitting Sunset Gallery, I was told, the glass shop.
That's I haven't been there yet, but I definitely want to go.
A lot of people are telling me they were going to tell me here, and then one of the managers at one of the shops, she was just like, "No, you got to go." At True Leaf, that was the dispensary I forgot earlier. Jordan at True Leaf, she's the one that told me go up to the one in Phoenix. It's better. They just bigger and they have more events and stuff. And then I'm just excited. Grow Science, we're gonna go do a little tour.
I like Grow Science too.
We're also gonna hit Snoop Dogg Splash Shop. I think they just opened one.
Oh, wow.
It's not Sweet, it's a different one, but it's Snoop Dogg Splash Shop or so. But that just opened up, and then if there's any other suggestions you have for either smoke spots or anything I should check out.
Yeah, I do have one. I'm not sure the name of it, man. When I'm
just send it to me. Yeah,
I'll send it to you. But it's downtown.
Okay.
And it's like a speakeasy.
Okay, sweet.
So it has what is it called? A smoke shop in the front.
Nice.
And then you walk through a door in the back, and then they have it's like a bar where you can smoke and hang out, watch TVs, and have different things. So that was pretty cool. I've been there one time, but not to vend. Just kind of walked in to check it out real quick. But yeah, I definitely want to go back to that. But I'll get the name for you.
Cool. I appreciate it. And then it's also funny, this guy in college, we used to like deal and stuff a little bit together. He's now the owner of a medical shop where they do like prescriptions and work with patients and actually get them the prescriptions and everything. So I'm excited to see how he's changed, how he's grown that. And so interviewing people, it's like going from college to now we're both out here. We both started in Virginia, and now we're both on the West Coast.
How long has it been since you've seen him?
I've been 2014 probably, so like 11 years or so. Like I've chatted here and there, and I tried to catch him last year when I was up here, but we just haven't. And so now I'm excited. It's like it'll just be cool. So it's just cool, like seeing the industry. I was telling people, it's like the cannabis industry is so big, yet it's so small.
It is.
It's like you might know somebody that knows somebody, or like the owner of here, she's in Phoenix, but she wanted to meet at Harambe Cafe because her edibles just got here. I was like, that's the first event I've ever done in Tucson. So.
And then Trap Culture, I like Trap Culture a lot. Alex, the guy that runs it.
Okay.
I've been to most of all his events except for the last one. But oh man, I have a good time every time I go there. Yeah, they're the best, man.
Okay.
A lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. And then especially being in the vendor spot, you still, because I always try to smoke people out.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll bring out my big party starters.
How is that, by the way? Are we allowed to smoke people out? Is it smoke anywhere, or is it only smoke in certain spots?
I think the last time I remember is you couldn't smoke in the food area.
Okay.
But I was right next to it.
Sweet.
Like food area, me.
Because I have a dab rig that I can put on my chest and just walk around and dab people out. I'm thinking about doing a couple videos without it, and then throwing that thing on, just walking around, and just dabbing everybody out. So
usually what I'll do is I have you heard of Diablo's Cannabis?
I've heard of them. I haven't tried their flower yet.
It's really good, man. They have a bunch of different strands. They have these little diamond ones. It's really cool, man. But he, the owner Jesse, he bought 2 of the big pipes that I make.
Yeah.
And I wrapped his logo all over it, and he actually puts his flower in there and advertises for me.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
it's the coolest thing, man.
Heck
And then
yeah.
I was doing events with him. Like he would call me and be like, "Hey, there's an event in Phoenix. Come down." So I boom,
Shoot right up.
shoot right over there. But you got to try that flower. It's good, man.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
excited, and that's what I love is there's so many different brands that I see here in Arizona that we don't have in California. Like I've seen the Alien Connected. I've tried every strain from Rome. So like there's some, but like Grow Science, I've never tried their flower till just now. True Med, Drip, like I'm just excited to try so many different
Yeah.
ones. So.
Yeah, try that one. It's I use it a lot because so when I'm grinding up my flour and when I'm doing a show, I try to go old school, you know, with
Heck
the
yeah.
pipes. So I'll put it in a bowl
Yeah.
and I'll mix it. And the
Okay.
top of their so their jars has a hard glass round.
Okay,
They do like I think it's like 7.7 grams for like $40,
nice.
but they always have like buy one get one.
Okay,
And then their jars, it's glass round, so then I'll put it in my little bowl that I made out of wood, and I'll grind it. Like, you know,
Fuck
old
yeah,
school,
I
like
love
if
that.
I'm doing,
Yeah, exactly.
like, you know, and then like if somebody buys a, like, I had a guy that bought a pipe, and he's like, hey, can you load it for me? And I already had flour there. Like, I got you, man. So I put it in there, and I did it like, oh, you know, like
I love that.
professional,
Yeah.
you know? And I handed it to him, man, and he was just like in awe, just like, what? You know, so I just like doing that stuff, man. I think it's it stands out a little bit different, you know. And the hard part for me is just people that still think that they're cigars.
Yeah.
I don't smoke cigars. I'm like, oh, you smoke weed? And
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, come over here, man,
Yeah.
try it. And I always have people try it, you know, where when I'm at my booths and stuff like that. So sometimes I get people just to go smoke, and then they roll out.
No, and that's
But
what
it
I
is
love.
what it is, you know.
Well, that's what I appreciate, man. Is anytime I smoke this or any of my pieces, I try to shout out the person.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
appreciate
love
it, man. Yeah.
In fact, you know what? I'd love to, if you're cool with it, we'll end this in a little bit, and then we'll go into Harambe, and I'll do this for the daily smoke video.
Yeah, heck yeah, that'd be cool,
Awesome.
man.
Well, before we end, real quick, just tell people again what's your name, how do people find you, and where do they get the products?
Oh man, so my name is JC. My company is called Turtle Timber AZ. It's on Instagram. You can either text me through there, my phone number is there, or shoot me a call or email.
And then if you go to my Instagram, you can find him on there, and he'll be in today's daily video, which will be day 270. So I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for anybody that's been a part of this. Again, we'll be up in Phoenix next week, so I will be at Consensus Holding. I'll be doing a tour and interviewing a lot of those people, so I'll be streaming live here. Vortex Cannabis, I'm meeting up with that team, and we'll be doing as well. And then catch some videos, and then again, Tucson's tour guide should be out by the time I head to Sedona or Flagstaff. So, yeah, follow along. Thank you for supporting and everything. Comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Happy 420.